Musa Tsuai's story started in Soweto in the mid-80s. As a young boy faced by overwhelming odds, Musa never wavered in his devotion to his childhood ideals. As he grew up, he had to face the harsh realities of circumstances of birth. He, however, had his inspiration firmly rooted in the words of the great Madiba. Difficulties break some men, but make others. No axe is sharp enough to cut the soul of a sinner who keeps on trying. Musa stubbornly refused to abandon his childhood dreams of becoming a civil engineer. He kept on dreaming about the godlike power and creative freedom to change the skylines of the great cities of the world, as well as the horizons of the people that live in them. Musa's journey culminated in an engineering degree at the age of 28 and an appointment at Bigen Africa, one of Africa's leading infrastructure development companies. The company's living motto, "Doing good while doing business," was in perfect synergy with Musa's personal beliefs. In a world characterized by deep-seated and systematic differences in wealth and infrastructure, Musa lives the company ethos to make our world the better place he so passionately dreams of. The Bigen Picture, developing sustainable infrastructure that'll improve the quality of life of all. Bigen Africa Group is a thought-leading multinational infrastructure development consultancy with core capabilities in engineering, management consulting, development finance, and project management. The group integrates the entire value chain of the infrastructure development process through in-house capabilities and strategic partnerships. Bigen Africa boasts a professional staff complement in excess of 500 people and operates from a network of offices across the continent of Africa. It also conducts business in Europe and the Middle East. The company is currently expanding its African footprint through its S-Vision 2016 strategy, with Ghana as an initial port of entry into West Africa and progressing into East Africa through Kenya. By 2016, Bigen Africa will have expanded into North and Central Africa as well. Bigen Africa, a Level 3 Black Business Empowerment contributor and supporter of indigenization, is very much part of Africa's future. The group's remarkable growth is indicative of its smarter business approach, interlocking world-class best practice development finance, engineering and management consulting expertise to customize innovative, value-driven solutions for Africa. The backbone of this business approach is Bigen Africa's successful partnership strategy, embracing staff, clients, and strategic partners. Strategic partnerships involve projects, joint ventures, mergers and acquisitions, virtual liaisons, working agreements, and social portfolios such as public-private partnerships. The principle is to bring together best-of-breed offerings from different parties on a formal, structured basis by means of authentic partnerships. This approach has already borne fruit when Bigen Africa forged a partnership offering Africa the very best expertise in project delivery services in the infrastructure, resources, and industrial development sectors. This partnership was formalized as Prodelco, a company which combines the expertise of Bigen Africa and Wave International, an established Australian engineering, project and environmental management firm. Bigen Africa has also partnered with the Australian Agency for International Development, or AUSAID, through the Australia-Africa Partnership Facility to address the capacity needs for successful mining-related infrastructure development in Africa. Bigen Africa's elaborate collective infrastructure development skills and expertise have made the company an indispensable partner for the successful rollout of many leading African and global civil engineering projects. These include the iconic 250-story office block towers of the Bahrain World Trade Center in conjunction with W.S. Atkins, Number 1 Central Park and Dundrum Town Centre in Dublin, Ireland, the Canal Walk Super Regional Shopping Centre in Cape Town, at completion the largest shopping centre in the Southern Hemisphere, Bay West, a 1.6 billion rand shopping centre in Port Elizabeth, a number of shopping malls that have become landmarks across Africa, such as Moarua Mall in Windhoek, Namibia, the Lilongwe Shopping Mall in Malawi, Beira and Maputo shopping malls in Mozambique, and the Lugogo Shopping Centre in Kampala, Uganda, and the infrastructure for Steyn City, a 6 billion rand European-style town north of Johannesburg. Bigen Africa was also involved in the construction of a number of South Africa's internationally renowned hotels, such as the Cullinan in Cape Town, as well as trend-setting office blocks, such as the Tilly-Schuur, Santam and Outsurance head office buildings and the historic clock tower in the Victoria and Alfred waterfront in Cape Town, a proud symbol of South Africa's seafaring history. Other flagship projects include the International Pier at OR Tambo International Airport, an airport serving 28 million passengers annually. This dedicated effort by Bigen Africa, together with the 1.4 billion rand Mbombela World Cup Stadium, has helped to provide South Africa with the necessary infrastructure to successfully host the 2010 FIFA World Cup. The Roodeplaat Temba Water Supply Project, an imaginative project designed to provide water to the developing areas in the north of Tshwane. The Zeekoegat Sewage Treatment Plant in Tshwane, one of the most advanced plants of its kind in South Africa. The North-South Water Carrier Pipeline, the largest engineering project in the history of Botswana. Among the company's other infrastructure and housing projects are the 330 million rand Thornhill View Human Settlements project in Tshwane, the 4.4 billion rand Clarinet Housing project in Emalahleni, and the Olivenhout-Bosch Ministerial Housing project in Tshwane, a unique housing development of 5,500 housing units in a single integrated development. The Buffalo City Metropolitan Municipality has, in partnership with Bigen Africa, won the prestigious Govan Mbeki Housing Award for the Second Creek Human Settlement Development in East London. The Energy Division of Bigen Africa is involved in a rural electrification project for the Ethiopian Electricity Power Corporation. The company is furthermore also a leading provider of industrial structural design services. Among the successful industrial projects completed by Bigen Africa are warehouses and factories for leading businesses such as Shoprite, Pepkor, Spar, the South African Post Office, Mercedes-Benz, Old Mutual, Clover, I&J, Nampak and Simba. For Bigen Africa, the business of infrastructure development is more than winning contracts. That is why the company created the Intuthuko Foundation, the organization's instrument for making meaningful contributions to the upliftment and ultimately the self-sustainability of Africa's people. Bigen Africa strives to build a legacy of social investment in communities. Examples include the Zitutukile Creche, which was constructed and donated to the community of Newcastle in KwaZulu-Natal. With an in-depth understanding of the continent's unique challenges and expectations, Bigen Africa holds a competitive edge in providing innovative infrastructure development solutions. All project strategies are built on a community strategy addressing resource, political, economic, social, environmental and technological issues which are most likely to significantly impact on the lives of people over the short and medium to long term. Communities are assisted in addressing their key emerging public policy priorities, which include integrated human settlements, rural development, renewable energy, road and rail freight transport, and operation and maintenance of existing infrastructure. Its presence in Africa is supported through its indigenization policy, which mandates partnering with strong local companies as well as the use of local labour and material. Bigen Africa's strong commitment to financing and facilitating socio-economic development underpins the group's strong desire to play a proactive role in facilitating social and economic development in Africa. The veracity of our adherence and compliance with legislation supports the delivery of quality services from credible professionals. Bigen Africa's innovative engineering solutions promise to go a long way to help solve Africa's infrastructure development problems. The group's reputation in engineering rests firmly on smart and decisive action by a team of talented experts in project design, implementation, and management. Specialist engineering services include structural engineering, electrical transmission and distribution, water resource development and bulk supply, wastewater treatment, residential roads, and mining and industrial engineering services. A core part of Bigen Africa's value proposition is management consultancy. The expertise and best practice methodology of Bigen Africa's consultancy team are integral to the group's business approach. The company partners with and empowers clients to achieve business objectives by focusing on asset, environmental and institutional management, socio-economic development, program and project management, and revenue enhancement. Bigen Africa is a recognized player in the niche for development funding in Africa. The company's development finance expertise adds an extra dimension to the conventional role of consulting engineers to overcome problems associated with infrastructure backlogs and limited financial resources. Focal areas include project preparation and structuring, feasibility studies, risk mitigation, finance facilitation, and transaction advisory services. At Bigen Africa, our dream is to engineer solutions molded by the development of viable and sustainable human and natural environments. We want to contribute to the true enhancement of the quality of life of the people of our continent through unequaled leading-edge solutions for the unique challenges of Africa.
For us at Bigen, it's all about doing good while doing business. Viva Africa!
For more information, visit our website at www.bigenafrica.com.